Hello everyone, welcome to the 9th Strikers Are Key draw of the season. I hope everyone is staying well and keeping healthy in these ongoing very difficult times. Well, it's another bitterly cold afternoon here at Gander Green Lane, but what a terrific performance once more by the team this afternoon. An excellent 3 points, which takes us up now to 30 points from 15 games in the league. What a fantastic start to the season, and 3 just wonderful goals, which I hope you all enjoyed on the live stream. If you didn't catch it, then look out for the highlights from our wonderful friends at SUFCtv. You can't help but warm the cockles of your heart watching those 3 goals hitting the back of the net. Another great performance by Matt, Jason and all the boys. So, of course, we now come on to a really difficult set of away games in the next week and a half or so. We head off to Torquay on Tuesday night, and then the other end of the country next Saturday with an away trip up at Hartlepool, and then the trio of toughies is completed with a visit to Stockport County on Tuesday week. So a really important 3 points today by the team, and what an excellent performance to boot. So the only thing missing, and I say this every week, I know, but really it's hitting harder and harder all the time for everyone I know, but how wonderful would it have been for our fabulous supporters to have been in the ground witnessing that performance today, celebrating with the team on the pitch, and as importantly, celebrating in the bar, in the players' bar afterwards together. But here's hoping that moment will be coming around sooner rather than later. Fingers crossed. And I know on that subject that there's been a lot of news items going on this week with regards to the National League and what's going to be happening going forward from now on in, and everyone will also have read Sutton United's position on this situation at the moment. And going forward, I would say to you all that you just need to make sure that you look at the official club website and the official social media channels for the football club for all the latest updates in this regard, as the government, the National League and all the National League's member clubs continue to respond in as positive a fashion as they can to this the challenges that they're all facing caused by this pandemic. Whatever, ever onwards for Sutton United. So fingers crossed that we can take our good form forwards in the next week and a half or so, that when we come back here for the Woking game in the FA Trophy and then the league on the following Tuesday, we'll have picked up more points to add to the 30 that we already have. Anyway, enough of all that at the moment. This is all about Strikers Are Key this evening, ladies and gentlemen. I mentioned that this is the 9th draw of the season. Stalwarts of the show will remember that in the 8th draw a couple of weeks ago, we failed to open the safe. It was Graham Starnes on that occasion who couldn't open the safe for the syndicate owners of ball number 17, owned by our friend Malcolm Pearce. Malcolm. Also Mark Hamill, Bill Keary, Simon Keepo and Eddie Cunningham, all part of that syndicate. Thanks guys for putting that 50 quid in. Kiddo was delighted to receive the money for a future ball sponsorship, so top show fellas, well done. So how much is in the safe this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen? Well, following David Adjiboy's wonderful goal, the second goal of the day today, he's part of the Strikers Are Key group of players whose goals count towards the booty in the good old safe. That means that we now have £550, ladies and gentlemen, in the 9th draw of the season. But of course, the biggest question of all at this point in time is who is going to be supporting me on the Strikers Are Key stage, helping out, donning the blue jacket in order to conduct the aforementioned draw. Well, I'm delighted, ladies and gentlemen. And I had to convince him long and hard last night to be part of this, but we're about to welcome to the Strikers Are Key stage a very hard-working stalwart of the management committee, witnessed by his very regular emails at 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning to his club colleagues. He's someone who's very good with figures, which is just as well because he's an accountant, and it's doubly just as well because, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome to the Strikers Are Key stage no other than the club treasurer, ladies and gentlemen. Good with money, won't want to give this away. The club treasurer, the iconic Oaksy, it's only Mr. Rob Oakes.
Thank you.
Lovely to see you, Oaksy. No, it's taken us some time to persuade you to be part of this decision. I know how you hate giving the money away, but you know, that's the way it works, I'm afraid. This is the draw. This is how it works. So now, Oaksy, of course, as club treasurer, works on the mantra, look after the pennies and the pounds will look after themselves. And with Bruce, keeps a very, very firm hand on the tiller on that ship. And we're very grateful for it. And to be honest, how long ago was it when you became club treasurer?
I think it was about 4 or 5 years ago now.
4 or 5 years ago. The years have just flashed by. And you're looking so well on it. No stress, no strain. It's all rather wonderful, isn't it?
It's actually quite the opposite, actually. it's a lot more stressful, especially this season.
Yes, that I can well believe. And as I say, the full-time job is one thing, and then you come home and you do the full-time job for Sutton United as well.
Exactly.
It's actually the same,
Exactly.
double. I don't know how you fit it all in, to be absolutely honest, but we're all very grateful that you do. So, Rob, thank you very much on behalf of everybody. And of course, today you are have agreed to conduct the 9th Strikers a Key draw of the season. Now, everything has all been nicely disinfected and everything, and I'm going to ask you to pick up the purple velvet bag, if you will, and have a good delve therein, and pluck out the ball of your choice, and we'll be ready to roll. Got me list?
Let's go for that one.
Here we go.
Number 36.
Number 36, ladies and gentlemen. Now, do you know, ball number 36 is owned, and here's the thing, by Sutton United's midfielders, ladies and gentlemen, as a syndicate. The syndicate owner is no other than club captain Craig Eastman. And if you haven't seen Craig Eastman's 55-yard volley for the third goal to bring the 3 points home today, it's rather apposite, is it not,
yes,
Mr. Treasurer, that Craig Eastman would, under normal circumstances, have been climbing aboard the old chair and trying his luck with the key. However, if I were to ask Craig Eastman, who would you want to do this job on your behalf today, I am certain, ladies and gentlemen, that he would have said, Oaksy is the man for me. So, without further ado, Mr. Oakes, the green velvet bag on behalf of the midfielders. Don't look inside, obviously, first. There are 4 in there, and we know that. You can have a feel and make sure if you like that they're all in there. Yeah, and then pluck one out, chuck the bag over here, and then give it your best shot.
Whoops, I dropped one.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Good luck.
Good luck.
Pointy bit to the top. And all the rest of it. All the stuff, everything else. And all that and everything else. Pointy bit to the top, wheel to the right, wheel to the, pointy bit to the top, turn it to the left, wheel to the right, and bonanza. Really good with figures, less so with opening safes by the looks of it, I'm afraid, Mr. Oakes. Now, how disappointed is Craig Eastman going to be today? Not to be able to give his midfield partners 550 quid to go out. Oh, they can't go out, can they? And spend the money, but they could have it for a future event. I'm going to put you out of your misery, I'm afraid, Oaksy, because this is the baby. I'm just going to demonstrate that this is the baby. What have you been doing over here? Look, it's all over the place. There we go, turn it there, and there the safe would open. So I'm sorry to say, everybody, Craig, whilst Oaksy here did his very best for Craig Eastman and the midfielders, the syndicate midfielders, he's failed, I'm afraid. What that means is that we have a minimum of £750 rolling forward to the next home league game, which actually, if I've got this right, after three long journeys in the next period and then the FA Trophy, all things being equal, should be against Woking again on the 9th of February, and that'll be a night game, and we'll be here under lights, and then we'll see who is going to be donning the same blue jacket that Oaksy has worn with such aplomb this evening. So, sorry to say we didn't open the safe. Please, if you haven't had a chance to see today's goals and today's actions, make sure that you check into SUFCtv's wonderful highlights tomorrow. And in the meantime, keep safe, stay healthy, keep supporting the team. We'd love to have you here. We'd love to be sharing the enjoyment of today's game in the bar with everybody afterwards, but that will come, I'm sure. This club is working really, really hard to ensure that we continue to progress, and we're doing so with our fantastic supporters right behind us all the way we know. So keep an eye out for the website, keep an eye out for the social media channels for all the latest news. And ladies and gentlemen, Forever Amber.